This is the best way to punish human traffickers. First, strip off all his clothes, then crush ice at 100 degrees Celsius. To ensure the freshness of the trafficker, place him evenly while pouring all the crushed ice into a wooden barrel. Then slowly lift the lid weighing several tens of pounds, carefully moving it to fit around the woman's neck, leaving only her head exposed for breathing. In order to prevent the human trafficker from escaping during punishment, this prison specially designed an exceptionally sturdy belt. Just lightly fastening it to the ice barrel ensures that no matter how hard the criminal struggles, they ultimately cannot escape this certain fate. However, in less than 2 months, the deserving woman began to feel numbness in her lower body, losing sensation completely below the neck. Her expression was extremely pain, and she struggled to let out groans, then turned her head to look at her who had already entered. Due to being immersed here for a long time, her companion's body is extremely weakened. At this moment, the two face each other, but ultimately find it difficult to express their remorse in words. However, the prison will not let these people die so easily, because the prison's purpose is to make these traffickers endure even harsher torment and fear than the abducted children. When they are nearly driven to collapse by the torment, the prison will bring in doctors to assess their physical condition. Once the doctors finish the examination and confirm that they are not seriously harmed, they will be sent back to their cells to recover their strength. However, the punishment for their past crimes does not end here. Once they are refreshed and fully recovered, their physical condition will be re-evaluated again. When they learn that their physical condition has recovered to that of a normal person, the fear of torture immediately forces them to start resisting slowly. But this obviously has no effect, because when the prisoners become particularly agitated, the prison staff will directly make them pass out. Then they are taken out and constantly doused with water at 50 degrees. After they have endured the punishment of extreme cold and heat, the prison will follow the punishment procedure and lock them in a small dark room, which is also meant to make them experience 3 times the